The game of baseball is filled with many ups and downs. For the Chargers, region play began with 3 straight wins over South Haven and DeSoto Central, quickly followed by a tough run-roll loss on the road. But as the team enters the heart of the season, they're seeking to find their fire before it's too late. Barrett Kamen has been a key component of the Charger pitching staff this season. But his journey begins long before this year.
Do you remember your first time coming into pitch?
I do. It was against Kirk Academy my sophomore year. I believe I pitched 3 innings and didn't give up a hit.
I thought we pitched it really well, Barrett Kamen. Good job coming in right there.
First save right there.
Good sir.
So, be honest, were you nervous when you know your name was being called?
I was nervous until I got that first strikeout, but after the first strikeout, I was locked in.
Throughout his sophomore campaign, Kamen proved he belonged in the starting rotation.
We knew Barrett was going to be a special piece for us this year. I think for all of us to just watch him, because we've seen him kind of grow up. He was a little freshman last year, and now he's kind of growing up into a pretty premier role for us.
You know, it meant a lot because my freshman year I didn't pitch any varsity, and then sophomore year I just come out there and just pitch varsity. It's kind of big for me, I guess you could say.
It's kind of crazy, Barrett's process. I mean, sophomore year he won 6A region or our district pitcher of the year, and seeing that as a sophomore, that's just really special for him.
With hopes of continuing his journey next season, Kamen was thrown a curveball.
Yeah, after my sophomore year, I tore my UCL and had to get Tommy John surgery. The process was only 6 months though, because of my tissue was not all broken. It was just like into pieces, I think.
You never want to see a guy go down, especially, your starters. It's a big deal when they go down.
Honestly, before surgery, I didn't think I was going to be pitching my junior year. But again, I got in physical therapy and just got better every single day. And and once I knew I came back and I was better than I was, it really meant a lot to me because just pitching and not being out the whole year meant a lot to me.
It was a big loss at the time, thinking he wasn't going to be back in time to pitch for that next season. But seeing him come back in time and still be great on the mound was great to see. It really helped us that year.
Coming off of surgery, Kamen made his mark on the team in 2024, helping lead the team to the North Half Championship Series.
Here's the pitch by Kamen, and that's inside corner, struck him out. He just walked away in disbelief. Curveball, he struck him out. Barrett Kamen pumped as he heads to the dugout as he gets out of trouble here.
Yeah, that team was really special. I mean, we had a lot of guys that they didn't go play anywhere, but they helped this team out a lot. And the people, even if they didn't even play, they were helping everybody out.
This season, Kamen has found his rhythm and continues to make big plays on the mound for the Chargers.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, he struck him out.
My sophomore year, I was pretty weak and slow, but the last 2 years, I've gotten a little faster and gained some velocity over the years.
He's gonna come and compete for us on the mound every time, and I mean, he's never gonna shy away from a tough team.
Whenever Barrett's on the mound, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a strike thrower. he's not going to walk many guys. And
he's our consistent guy. He's going to throw strikes. He's always got his stuff.
I think it's great to have him on the mound, knowing that he has confidence and we have confidence in him.
It's time for Charger Baseball as we welcome you here tonight for a Region 1-7A matchup between the Oxford Chargers and the second-ranked Lewisburg Patriots.
In the Chargers' first game with the top team in the state, the Patriots showed their strength.
Swing and a miss, got him. Curveball, swing and a miss, right upstairs.
Facing a guy like that on the mound, it's always tough to come out and put up runs.
I just think we struggled strictly from velocity, and he's a good arm.
The Chargers weren't able to spark the offense all game, but for the Patriots, it was quite the opposite.
There is not going to be a throw to the plate, and a 2 RBI double. Lewisburg gets the win, 9-2. Oxford's going to fall to 9-9, 3-2 in district play.
So, out here, game 2 versus Lewisburg, feeling good. We got Hayes on the bump tonight. He's going to give us a chance. Just going to see what the bats can do.
It's going to be a great game.
Great game, baby. I love that.
Just got to keep it clean.
Keep clean. No errors. No errors. 100% focus.
It was a little different from other games. We had just got beat pretty bad, and we really wanted to rebound. We weren't playing good, and we won a couple games.
Game 2 is all about getting even. Obviously, you don't want to get swept in the series. When you lose the first game, you're able to come back the second game. It's all about getting confidence back as a team and just getting back to swinging it well.
Fires and a line drive, right field line. That might be down. It is. Giles going to hit the bag at first. He's got a leadoff double for the Chargers.
Yeah, does the job.
One on the ground ball to short. Back to first. He threw it high, not in time. RBI for Maloney, as coming in to score was Giles.
Yeah, baby.
Line drive, right center field. Durrell coming around third. The throw comes into the infield. He's going to score.
Let's go, baby.
Oh boy.
You know, man.
And there's outside ball 4, and the Chargers lead 3-0. RBI bases loaded walk by Huggins.
It was a full team effort. We all were swinging the bat a lot better. We had a lot more confidence going into that game, knowing that we were not facing their number 1 guy. And
it wasn't just the top of the lineup hitting, it was the entire team. When the entire team hits like that, it just fuels everyone to do good.
The wind up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit to right through the 4-hole. 2 more runs are going to score. Here comes Wade. Here comes Siskey. It's 5-0 Chargers. 2 RBIs for Vaughn on a single through the right side. His second hit tonight, and 2 runs batted in.
Attaboy, Bowen.
1-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Two more runs will score. And Giles has driven in 2 and is 7-0 Chargers.
Yes! Hey, James, do a job right here, baby. Come on.
Line drive to right, a base hit for Blackwood. Maloney's going to hold at third as the ball got out there in a hurry.
Let's go! Let's go!
2 more runs are going to score. Maloney comes in. Here comes Blackwood. It's 9-0 Chargers.
Let's go! Yep. Let's go, Hayes. Yes! Attaboy! Oh, we got 2.
Again, stares in, gets the sign. Smith sets up on the outside corner. The pitch is there. Change up, he struck him out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball hit up the middle. Shortstop ranging over. Nelson's got it behind the bag. Throw to first. He pulled him off the bag. Nope, he's going to get a base hit instead to the right field. That's going to put the winning run at second. Shows bunt. Gets a beautiful bunt down the line, and that's going to be an infield single. The bases are loaded.
Hey, let's go, James. Let's go, baby.
You know, it's always special. Walk off run rule or just to win the game, but I felt like I had to. I felt like I needed to do something big, and I felt like I knew it was coming.
All right, I'm going to call this right now. James is walking this off right here. James is going to walk it off right now. Yes,
Line shot! That's a winner!
I told you were going to do it.
Rolls all the way to the corner. Giles scores, and the Chargers walk off Lewisburg 10-0.
I told you you were going to do it, baby.
Hayes, you were dominant, man. We needed that right there. Okay?
Yeah, we did.
Here's the thing. Not every you got a special occasion tonight. All right? Not everybody in the state got to play the #1 team in the state. You understand on that? Right? Not everybody had a chance to bounce back in a big division game and put them right back in. All right? You got me? All right? We talked about it all year. You understand me on that? Hey, offense, we needed that freaking day right there. All right? We needed that. 17 hits, pounding it away. All right? Hayes dominant on the mound. Guys, that's the statement we needed right there. All right? If you don't believe, you better start believing. What else do we have to do? Everybody got me? Okay? Great job right there. Coaches, you got anything to say?
I'm here with Lucian's brother.
Had a great game tonight. Showed up, put the bat on the ball.
Yep. I threw 17 shutout innings, no hits.
He didn't pitch.
Hit 95 3 times.
He brought some great energy. That's all we needed from him.
KJ had 14 stolen bases and 3 home runs
but
and 2
played great
at-bats.
today and had some fun. See y'all next week.
Yep.
Everyone's been counting us out, y'all. You know, me and my fake freshman here, you know, we had to show the #1 team in the state how do you really do it. That's Charger baseball, baby.
Let's go.
Hernando is always a big one for us. Obviously, they beat us 4 times last year. So I think we really just wanted to go ahead and sweep.
Last year we got beat. We were 0-4 against them. Going into that game, we knew that we had to strike first.
But it's always about beating Hernando, always.
The previous matchup between these teams fell in favor of the Tigers to win the North half last year. But this year, the Chargers wanted a different result.
I thought we came out pretty hot. You know, we were seeing the ball well, drawing a few walks, timely hits.
That first inning's always big. It sets the tone for the entire game, especially when you can put up 4 runs like that against a good team.
After a big first inning for Oxford, the Tigers had their chance to respond.
man.
We've always been big about bouncing back. You're not going to see us lay down at all. Obviously, home runs are going to happen. They're going to score. It's part of baseball. But I think the defense just, staying locked in, Bears staying locked in on the mound, just all around, we played well on defense after that, and that's what we needed to win.
In hopes to slow down the Tiger bats, the Chargers look to sophomore reliever Cade Ferguson.
I think it was huge for him to come in and being a sophomore, come and bow his neck for us and show what he can do. And we all had confidence in him all year. I think he's just a key part of the team and the way he comes in and can throw strikes.
Cade, we tried to work him in a bit last year just to get him, because we knew we were going to need him this year. And he was here in the fall. Some guys play other sports, but he was here in the fall, and he's really spent a lot of time in the weight room outside of practice. And you can really just tell he's not a big guy. He throws pretty hard for his size, and when he goes out there, he's not scared of the stage. He goes and competes up there for us.
We love seeing Cade out there. He pitched one time for us last year, maybe twice, and didn't throw really well. So I think this year coming in and throwing the way he has is a big game changer for him mentally, but also for the team, knowing that we're gonna get the same guy out of him every single time he goes out on the mound. So it's rewarding for us to see him succeed, but it's also good for us to know that every time he goes out there, he's gonna be the same guy. He's gonna go out there and dominate. I think we were up 4-3 and going into the 6th inning, and Cade comes in there and just shuts them down. That's what we expect out of him every time. He's one of our best guys, and he's just really good out there, and we have a lot of confidence in him.
Good job, Sergeant. Sorry, Anderson. Legend Steel. Boys, hell of a job right there. Yeah. Bang! We're back. Charger dub. We're going to go out there in about 2 days. We're going to go get another dub and sweep them. Let's go. Home game, 7 o'clock. Be there. Let's go.
Game 2 told a different story than the Chargers had hoped, as the team was unable to stop Hernando from finding their way to home plate.
We're in the playoffs. That's the biggest thing. We're in the playoffs, all right? Coach Walters talked about it. We've talked about it. It's the hottest team. You got me? All right? Okay? The way we're playing, we've shown bits and pieces, man. When we play Oxford baseball, we pitch it clean, we play good defense. All right? Okay? Good situational hitting. You can play with anybody. All right? Okay? Don't let this one loss right here snowball into effect where you start doubting your ability. Everybody got me on that? Okay?
I think it just shows that we can't take days off. I think we took the first part of that game off and were relaxed because we had won 2 games in a row against 2 really good teams. And it was not their one guy on the mound anymore, so we had beat their one, and we came into that game thinking that it was just going to be an easy game and we were going to be able to cruise through. And I think that was just a reality check to show that everybody that we're going to play from here on out is going to be really good, and that we have to come to the park every day with the mentality that we're going to face a really good team. We're going to have to play our best every game.
I just think we got to realize that every game we play is going to be the most important one of the season from now on, and we got to come out, can't be flat.
All right? Have the ability to bounce back. All right? Tough loss, long game. All right? Quick turnaround. How do you respond? We've responded well all year. I don't expect anything different tomorrow. You understand me on that? You've got a chance to win the week. You're 2 weeks away from the playoffs. That's the mindset I challenge you to have. That's the mindset I challenge you to have. Everybody got me on that? Okay? Good.